Okay, so our character this time often will not have ears visible. I'm sure some people would like to draw characters who have visible ears, so I'd like to briefly explain how to draw ears in detail. Draw the center line of the face and add a vertical guideline for the eyes. Let's say the eye is here. Then that means that the ear should be drawn from the intersection of the guidelines. Do strokes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then connect them. Then, this side of the ear is near the center of the ear, so add lines starting inward and then continue the line to shape the outer edge of the ear. Retrace the outline of the ear and get rid of the sharp edges to complete the ear. So, if you can see this width of the side profile, then that means that you look at the character from the front, the character's features become thinner. Keeping this in mind, do strokes 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, and then add texture, shadow, and depth to the ear. There's the dent, like this kind of shape. And round like this. When drawing a woman's ear, I recommend drawing the ears with a more rounded edge. So far, I've tried to draw the crevices and texture of the ear as realistically as I can, but as many of you are creators, please do not hesitate to draw ears with your own style, from your own observations. Next, I'd like to explain about drawing hair. Many people tend to be unsuccessful drawing the hairline, but I'd like to focus on the buzzed cut. Draw a line near the top of the forehead, then two vertical lines for frontal view. If you are doing this line for the side profile, you'll notice that this line will be rounded. Continue these lines diagonally and connect them to the tuft of hair in the front of the hair. And continue to the back side. Again, draw a diagonal line toward the crown of the head and then connect to the ear area. Sometimes, it may be difficult to see if there is a clear hairline, as some people may not have that distinct line. So please visualize this figure as the foundation to any hairstyle you'd like to draw. Especially since there are many whose forehead can be seen, I would recommend you visualize other hairstyles as wigs for this. When drawing hairstyles, you should brainstorm it in 3 main blocks. Rather than starting off trying to draw the individual hair ends, I'd like you to keep in mind the hair whorl at the top, and then start from that point and draw the bangs. For the girl on the left, add the back hair by volumizing the sides. Even for the side profile, start from the top when drawing the hair. These two are the same sides. Now, add the hair on the back of the head. So try to break down the hair into 3 parts and add details to fix the hair. And now I will wrap up practice number 1's second half. Please practice the tips I mentioned before, like drawing the hair in 3 parts and working in gradual steps while visualizing the traceable lines so that you can eventually complete a sketch. This is practice topic number 2. Please watch the whole process of creating the rough draft. In this case, there will be no traceable lines. For example, I will draw the side profile of a girl with cat-like eyes. It is important to visualize the structure of the head as shown by the buzz cut head. Let's see if we can sketch the skull and structure of the head. Add the circle, center line, the guideline, and here is the ear and the neck, although it is hidden with her hair. Let's extend this rough sketch we drew to the right. Draw a couple guidelines in blue like I'm doing here, so you can distinguish the separate facial features. Let's extend this. Extend the tip of the nose too. You can also extend the eyebrows as well so you can see the corresponding parts. Do it little by little so you can see the tip. I am using a blue colored pencil, but feel free to use a blue mechanical pencil with Unicolor's minty blue colored lead. First, let's draw a circle and then add a center line as we've done in the past lesson. Add the jawline, and keeping in mind the guideline for the eyes, add the ear at its intersection with the center line. Then, draw the neck. We are done with this part of the sketch. Next, choose where you want to draw the eye, the eyebrows, and the lips. After setting up the base, then add the nose and lips carefully. Continue to the eye area and draw either a drooping eye or a cat-like eye and an eyebrow. Start drawing the basic outline of the hair from the top, separating the hair into 3 parts: the front, side, and back. Then, do the final outline with a pencil. You can start from anywhere. Some people start from the eyes or the face line, but I'll start from the hair. You can rotate the paper to your convenience when you're doing this part. When you're outlining the hair in a blue sketch, I would recommend starting from left to right if you're right-handed like I am, and right to left if you're left-handed. This way, you can keep the paper relatively clean. And now, we've finished. Okay, looks like we're finished. It takes practice, but if you can keep practicing, your drafts and skills will improve. And now, we've finished. This way, you can keep the paper relatively clean. This will be the end of our first lesson. Next time, we will learn how to draw characters from specific angles and clean up the process. There will be assignments that you may want to complete. After this first lesson, you will be able to develop a process on how to draft several sketches. While learning about different angles and the cleanup process, please try the topics and review what you have learned. Thank you for watching! And that's it.